Hey guys, okay, so now that I got Filmora 9, I don't know what the hell's going on with OBS. I can't record for some reason. I might have to just reinstall it. I've been having some issues with my RAM. News update, I actually have to get some new RAM entirely because it's not fast enough to render. Yay! It's fast enough to game though. So speaking of games, sorry about my desktop being a mess right now. I know, it's a work in progress, but you can see I got Control, I got Destroy All Humans, I got all these. But I want to show you guys a little bit of Control and my recommended settings. If you have a 1650 or a 1660 Super, you'd be getting maybe 40 to 60 FPS if you have followed any optimizations or anything like that. But the first thing I want to show you guys is in properties. I set this to DX level 80 and then D3D12 Force D, D3D12, DX12, all that stuff. Super important. Make sure your cores are set to the amount you have. I set it to my 6 cores here, my VRAM, all that stuff. That's just a quick recommendation. Also, if you have remote DLL, I would recommend injecting the we're just going to show you real quick. If you have the D3D11.dll, if you can find that, it injects Vulkan encoding. It handles your CPU usage better, so you can put that in the game. And also in System Explorer, you want to set, for some reason, it works better if you set this to real time. Not all games, I don't think I would recommend doing that. Most of the time I think you'd want to do high, but real time seems to be working just fine. So other than that, that's pretty much just the outside stuff. Once we're actually in the game, you can see in menu we're fine, we're hitting around 70, but we're gonna actually go in. Okay, so we're dropping around 57. Nothing too crazy, right? But I made the mistake of turning on just generic reflections, and you don't want to have screen space on. I'll show you why. It's not that they drop your frames or anything. I mean, it's up to you, it's preference really. I just don't like the dots because I have optimized anisotropic filtering where you can really see the grain. That just looks weird. You might as well just turn film grain on. It drops my frame rate down. Her jacket looks more realistic, but ultimately for this, I think I want it off because I want to set global reflections to high. MSAA, you don't really need it that high. It looks fine at 2x. I honestly can't tell the difference here. Motion blur is obviously on because I don't mind how it's handled in this game. Honestly, the reason why I even bought the 1660 Super is because I like how it handles motion blur, and I don't like how AMD or the RTX cards, the 30 series, look entirely. Some games just feel off, and when I got the 1660 Super, I was thinking, I really want to make sure that I have a card that feels fast and responsive, and I can also have the setting on and not feel motion sickness or weird jarring effects like I was feeling on my 1050. So that's a stupid minor detail that if you want it off, you can have it off, but honestly, I like it on. Okay, so for ray tracing, this can handle it. It's in software, but don't turn on ray traced reflections. I will show you why in a minute. Let's go over looking at, see, she looks fine. Then her jacket and everything looks just fine in my opinion. For this frame rate at 900p, internal resolution to 720p, it looks fine. And windows and everything like that. But let me show you. Let me show you real quick. Okay. Let's go turn it on. This stupid setting. You're not even gonna see a difference. You see, maybe it's a bit deeper, a bit darker. That's it. There's not much going on for that frame drop. It's not really justifiable. You know what I mean? It's also with the screen space, it's just, again, not in my opinion worth going that far. But everything else, SSAO, medium, on foliage, volumetric lighting, shadow, everything else is on high. You can turn ray tracing off. Show you what it looks like off. Okay, see, no reflections, but you get that higher frame rate. So if you want to prioritize responsiveness of the game, you can get the frame rate you want to match your refresh rate of your monitor. I personally like the ray tracing a bit, so because I like trying out at least some new features. So I guess it doesn't have a default save. So yeah, just turn those back on. These are my recommended settings. Honestly, you could play this at 1080p probably just fine too. I can't imagine that the scaling would be that different. I've seen in a lot of cases, difference between 900p and 1080p can be up to 2 frames, maybe 5 frames of a difference. So we'd be still getting around 50 FPS even at 1080p. I have yet to actually upgrade and get a new monitor, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's not really much else to show you. I will be streaming this like officially soon after I finish The Last of Us Part 2 on PS4. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys later. Bye.